Let's talk about a tweet by Kanye West and how I used that tweet to build my music career. Hey, it's John here, the founder of Hyped It. A few years ago, Kanye West tweeted, "This new generation is obsessed with looking successful instead of actually being successful." And to me, this was one of the most influential tweets for my music career. Back then, I had been kicked out of a recording contract with my prior label, and I was trying to rebuild my music career. I was out there trying to secure a record label contract for myself. And I thought, well, the way to do it is you got to show that your music is catching a lot of attention online. So I made sure my music was on all these social media platforms, on all these music platforms. And all I wanted to show is that, I have 100,000 plays here, tens of thousands of views here, thousands of likes throughout. And I figured this is the definition of success. But whenever I went to meet with a record company, they showed right through it. They said, well, it's nice that you have these views and these plays and these likes, but let's talk about your fan base. Let's talk about how many fans you have, how big's your email list, how you're monetizing that email list. They were looking for something different than what I was thinking about. They were looking for real success, whereas I had focused on just looking successful. And there's a big difference. Back then, I didn't really fully understand it. So I asked myself, what does it really mean to be successful? And I came to realize a couple things that eventually really started to change and accelerate my music career. And here's what those are. I realized that fame really comes from fans and not views and not plays. Fame comes from fans. I knew that in order to get heard, I had to be ready to make noise. I knew I could be big without a big label. I knew I had to push hard, even if it's uncomfortable sometimes. I knew I had to create my own success rather than waiting for someone else to give it to me. I learned that fans are the key, and it was that moment when I became obsessed with figuring out the best and fastest way to grow a real and raving fan base, and that became the number one metric that I focused on. Everything I did, I looked through that lens. How many real and raving fans does it attract to me as an artist and to my music, rather than just vanity metrics such as views or plays or likes. And what I noticed relatively quickly is that your success as a music artist is directly proportional to the size of your fan base. The more real and raving fans you have, the more success you build for yourself as a music artist. And the interesting thing is, that number is a lot smaller than you think. You don't actually need millions of fans in order to be successful and in order to have a career as a music artist. I think Kevin Kelly, one of the founding executives at Wired Magazine, was first to say that 1,000 true fans is all you need. If you have 1,000 true fans that only spend $100 with you and on your music a year, that's $100,000 a year for you right there. So every time I promote my music and every strategy that I use is always about how many new fans does it bring into my world. And it works. Okay, many of my fans repeat stream my music, they buy my music, they buy my merch, and all of this together has allowed me to build a music career without any record label. And the same is true for you. Okay, don't obsess over looking successful, obsess with being successful. Build that fan base, monetize that fan base, and build your music career, a career that you control yourself without a record label. It's absolutely possible. If this is a topic you want to dive deeper on and have me show you how you can grow your fan base with real and raving fans fast, then check out musicgrowthengine.com or click the link that I have on or around this video here. It's going to take you to a couple resources that I have on this topic, and I hope that really helps you out and helps you grow your fan base fast. With that said, I look forward to seeing you in another video. Cheers.